Welcome back to Magic Tarot Cards. It's Jasmine. We're going to do a January 2025 peep. All right? We're going to peep into the month and see what's coming in for all zodiac signs. All right? So don't forget to like, subscribe. You know what to do. And if you want a personal reading, you can call me, text me. And yeah, I will get right back at you. There's no website to follow. There's no email to send. I don't do emails anymore. You just text and I get right back at you. That simple. All right. January peep 2025. Okay. One more for all zodiac signs. Spirit, what do you see? One more for all zodiac signs. There's going to be a lot of turnarounds after Mercury retrograde, y'all. So, and I'm going to stop here. And then we'll probably do an oracle card as well. Okay, let me put these in order. All right, y'all. So here we have a lot of fighting. This is the Five of Swords. If you notice, the wands are scattered everywhere. So this really represents scattered energy. Okay, meaning that there's a fight, but it's not just with one person. It's several people here. And they're fighting because it could be a union. It could be a workplace. You could be fighting with people, you know, your friends, family, or anything like that. Or if it's not you, it's someone near or around you, or, you know, someone close to you. So I am seeing a little bit of that. But I do see it calming down because once this card flips, you'll know where the source is coming from. All right. So a lot of you might start the new year like that, but then it'll calm down. And then a lot of you are going to be getting out of this depressed mode, because a lot of people were depressed in this year because of lack of money and stuff like that. Well, once that passes, you're going to be out. See, the woman's laying in her bed. She's sad. She's crying. Black means depression. She wants a new beginning because she's wearing white. White always represents a new beginning. She wants a new beginning, but she's crying about being either imprisoned or self-imprisonment, or this could mean you are in prison. You know, swords are all about being locked up, restrained, confined, you know, things like that. It could be mentally or it could be for real, but it's in the reverse. So a lot of you are going to be coming out of that. You could be let out of prison. You could be let out of a mental institution, or you could just let go of that horrible feeling that you have on the inside, because after Mercury retrograde, you're going to be in a much better mind frame. Mercury retrograde comes in and puts endings, a lot of endings to stuff. So you're going to be laying that down, and then you're going to be in a much better mind frame. So that energy is going to pass. Now here we have the devil. In the upright, this represents, I don't like looking at his face. In the upright, that represents addictions. He could be addicted to drugs, alcohol, other people. You see how he's got the people chained to each other and then to him. So that represents also being addicted to other people as well. And then, you know, a lot of sickness comes from this card too, because a lot of people are sick because of addictions. They do bad things because of addictions. But it's in the reverse now. So there's going to be a lot of passing of this energy as well. You're going to put down those addictions. You're going to find out truths. You'll be in a much better mind frame. So if this is you, you know, it's time to lay all that stuff down and start over and move forward. All right. So I do see a lot of people moving forward, getting rid of their addictions and moving forward from that. Y'all, I saw this video. It was so scary on YouTube, and I'm going to tell you about it briefly. This girl, she was an addict. So she passed away, right? And Jesus told her, when she got to the other side, Jesus told her, I'm going to walk you through HELL so you can see where you're going to go and where you're going to end up if you don't stop your, you know, the stuff she was doing, because he was going to send her back, right, and give her another chance. So anyway, he told her to hang on to his robe, and they went down. It was very dark, and he was walking her through these tunnels, and it was like real fiery and dark and scary, and she could hear a lot of screaming and wailing and, you know, people crying, and she said the noise of it was horrible. You know, it was constant, just screaming and, you know, and things like that. So she became more and more afraid. Well, she came to this one place where there was 3 men hung on crosses, like, you know, when Jesus died, you know, he was hung on a cross, and then there was 2 other people next to him. Well, she came to a place like that, and there was demons down at the bottom, and they were shooting like guns of fire. One was going to a person directly to his mouth. One was going to his hands on the other side, and the other one was going to his private area. So she asked Jesus, what does that mean? Why are they, getting sprayed with fire this way? And Jesus says, well, this is what happens when you're a liar. Okay, so he's getting his tongue burned, and it's a forever thing. He said this will never end. This is their punishment. Everyone has a different punishment when you go down there. It's according to the deeds that you did in your lifetime, right? And that you didn't correct. So the demon was shooting fire to the mouth of one man because he was a liar. He was a pathetic liar. And then the other one was getting fire to his hands. They had his hands up, on the pole like Jesus was, and he was having fire burning his hands off because he was a thief. So that was forever. It was a forever torture, forever burn, and these people were screaming and screaming. And then the other one was getting fire to his private area because he was essaying people his whole life. And those were their punishments. So everyone's punishment was individual. And anyway, excuse me, the video went on, and it showed just more stuff of people be getting tortured and hurt and in the lake of fire and stuff like that. It was a scary video. I was like, oh my God, thank God I'm not a liar. Thank God I'm not an essayer. Thank God I'm not a thief. I don't ever want to experience nothing like that. I'm a soldier of God. I follow him to the T. And when I die, I'm going to heaven. And that's all there is to it. I'm glad I'm not like that. I'm glad I don't have to lie about anything or steal. I'm glad. I know some people are poor and they do have to steal. God help them. I pray for people all the time, but if you're doing things on purpose, well, good luck to you, because yeah, that was a scary video. Anyway, a lot of you are going to be laying down your addictions. So now we have the Three of Swords. This is when an ex is breaking your heart by a third party. There's crying here, depression. You see the rain coming down represents crying. The picture is gray, a lot of depression. This person might want to come back and say that they're sorry and all that, but keep in mind they're still attached to the third person. So if I was you, I would not deal with this person. They carry the sword energy, and this is why they cheated in the first place, because they carry the sword energy. So I just wouldn't mess with this person at all. But luckily, some of you are going to have new love coming in. This is the Ace of Wands. This is when the hand of the universe wants to give you something new, wants to give you a new love. Wands are always about love and emotion. New things coming in, a new beginning. So, and children. I'm seeing children here as well. So a lot of you are going to be meeting an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius into the year. Leads to marriage, leads to children, leads to a new life, a new beginning. So that's a good thing. Be looking out for that. All right. Now, a lot of you are going to be finding out truths about someone that's spying on you. This is the card of third-party spying. This is someone that might be a little bit younger than you or vice versa, and they are angry. Look at their face. They're angry and they're ready to strike. There's birds up on top bringing in messages. Okay, so this person was watching you on social media or sending people driving by your house, and they would report back to them because it's third-party spying, right? So this was what's going on for a while, but now it's in the reverse. Why? Because you're going to find out what this person was doing. You're going to find out who they are, their name. You're going to find out that they were spying on you or making threats secretly and things like that. So a lot of you are going to experience that. Now, a lot of you are going to experience trips. You're going on trips. You're going to be well received. Look at the horse. This is a great horse to have. All horses mean movement, but he's wearing all green and he's white. All green. Look at all that green. Peace and calm. So wherever trip you go, the results are peace and calm and a new beginning. So this represents you could be going for a job, a new opportunity, white, new beginning, new opportunity, which will bring you the peace and calm that you need in your life. So this is a great one. You're in deep thought about it. Very deep thought. But wait till after December 15th before you travel, because we're still in Mercury retrograde. All right. Now, last but not least, we have the Ace of Swords. This represents when someone has conquered a sword energy. Again, what is the sword energy? Confinement, jail time, restrictions, anything like that. You have conquered it. Now, keep in mind, this is a double-edged sword. It can flip at any time, boom, and then you'll be right back where you were again. So don't let that card flip. Once you come out of this energy here and you've conquered this dragon, whatever it was, if you were confined by a person, if someone was real strict on you, or maybe your husband, controlled you, or whatever it was that you came out of, leave that situation, leave it in the dust, move forward, and don't ever look back to it, because you don't want this card to flip the wrong way, right? So, yeah. Let me get an oracle card for you. Okay, I'm just going to pull one from this deck, and I'm going to pull this. Let me see. Yeah, this one's a good one. This is a deck I've had for a little while. All right, so this one says, make allowances for others, but don't be a doormat. That is so correct. All right, so, sometimes you can give people the benefit of the doubt, when they do something and they have bad intentions, and you kind of know that, but you don't really want to believe it because you believe that they were good people or whatever. So we give them the benefit of the doubt, right? But don't be a fool is what this card represents. You can give people the benefit of the doubt sometimes, but don't be a fool and let them walk all over you. Okay, so that's what basically this card represents. Be strong. Know when to say no to people, know when to allow people to do certain things and not. All right, just don't let people walk all over you. A doormat is something that people walk all over, right? So don't be a doormat. You can forgive others, but that doesn't mean that you have to let them into your life. All right. I'm a very forgiving person, and I can easily forgive and all that, but that doesn't mean I'm going to let the person in. All right. And sometimes you have to do that. You can forgive someone in your heart and say, okay, I forgive you. Let's just move on from here, and you go do your thing. Excuse me. I'll go do mine. But doesn't mean I want to be friends or let you back in my life or anything like that. Because sometimes you just have to play it safe and be careful with people. But hating and being bitter and hating and all that doesn't ever work. All that does is bring you bad energy. So it's better to forgive someone in your heart, let it go, and then just move forward and live your life and let them live their life, and then you'll be okay. All right? Anyway, if they continue to hate, they're the ones that are building bad karma, and you're not. You're building the good karma because you were able to forgive, whether it was a husband or someone that cheated on you or whoever it may have been. You're able to forgive and move forward. Doesn't mean you have to have them in your life. You don't have to be a doormat. Excuse me. I'm still coughing a little bit. I've been sick, but the cough is getting better. All right. Thanks for watching, y'all. This is your January peep glimpse. I'm going to call it January glimpse. 2025. I hope all of you have a great day. Merry Christmas. I'm still posting every day. So make sure you watch my shorts, my videos. Yeah. And thanks for the love, y'all. Thanks for all the support. Y'all are great. I love you tremendously. And remember, I'm always here if you need to talk to me. All right. That's what I was brought here for. That's my purpose. That's why I do videos. That's why I help others. I'm always here. I'm not here to judge you or, condemn you, or, even if you've done something terrible, I will not judge you. I'm always here to help you move in the right direction. All right. This is Jazzy from Magic Tarot Cards.